What's happening, folks, and welcome to a brand new Football Manager 2021 Let's Play called Rebuilding Roma. And this course, the intro gives you a unique intro to the series. That's why it took so long. The footage is, thankfully, it is not my footage. It's Frank T Entertainment. Down in the description below, you can find out who they are, the channel. Had to contact them to be fair to them to make sure I could use their footage and what rules they wanted. And they've been very, very, very understanding with that. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you very much for your support on that. Down below in the description, also my second channel with Resident Evil on there. And also Twitch channel if you want to see my Foot Manager abilities live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, work and other commitments permitting. So today is the start of the Roma series. Now, as you may notice on the thumbnail can be interchangeable because my niche on this channel is we take sides like Roma, Dortmund, Ajax, Monaco, that kind of team, and we make them into European powerhouses. So the thumbnail may be changed going down the line if we end this series for whatever reason. The series will end with one or two things, I think. Win Champions League, or we get sacked. One or the other. Now, the first episode is going to be introduction to the club. I've not looked at any players. I've not looked at the finances, the club vision, anything like that. And then there'll be a day gap for you guys to give your thoughts on what I ask you in this episode. And then we'll start with the second episode of the first game of the season. So, AS Roma. I know they've got Chris Smalling. This could be interesting to see how this works out. So look what they say about the current reputation. We've got no doctors of football. So that is something, first of all, we're definitely going to do. They predict we're going to finish 6th. We've got a force reputation. With Olympico, they have club history. They have won Serie A last in 2001. They have not got a Champions League. Won Europa League, though. So they've not done much in Europe, to be honest, at all. Or anything, really. So that's something we can trying to address. So yeah, that's something we need to try. Obviously, this is formation they're playing. We're not going to play that formation. I don't play farther back. It is not my personal preference. So they say they want us to develop a user use system. That's something we can definitely look to do. Do not sign players over the age 29. Not often I do it anyway, so that's fine. And sign players under 23 for the first team, preferred. So the only one that's required is don't sign for 29. So age essentially the thing they're looking at here for club vision, which is fine. 5-year plan, sell players for a profit, build a new stadium. That'll be exciting. I like a new stadium. It'd be great to see, obviously, how big the stadium would be and what it would look like, because obviously games are going to be in 3D. Increase commercial revenue and work within budget. That's fine. So, this current season, they want us to get the semi-final Europa League. Draws permitting, that could be workable. Qualify for the Champions League. I believe top 4 in Serie A gets you top Champions League, so we'll verify that. And the Coppa Italia Coca-Cola reach the semi-final minimum. But the only thing that's required is Champions League. The other two are desired and preferred, so that's great. Work towards being self-sustainable, and so I'm guessing the finances are a bit of a wreck right now. So, yeah, let's confirm all this. I'll do all this off camera in a second. So our finances, folks, we've got £15 million spent in the transfer budget. Now, obviously, there's a lot of areas I want to strengthen the team. So if you've got any transfer suggestions, if you're a Roma fan and you've done the same with Roma, feel free to give your thoughts down below in the comment section, and we'll get back to you as quick as I can with, hopefully, this episode, some ideas. I don't know why, obviously, young players, they want to get young players in the team, but we have to look at the areas the team wants to strengthen. So the team report, we're playing a 4-2-3-1. The downside is Zanalu is not going to be in the first season. He is out for... How long's the injury out for? Again, was it 8 to 9 months? Was it? Yeah, 8 to 9 months he's out for. That's disappointing, but not unsurprising. I kind of expected that because I've obviously seen him injured in the season already. So I'm looking at the defense. I mean, I don't think we need a centre back desperately. Is he? Oh, he's joining permanently. So he's gonna be. That's good. If he's going to stay, I've got Chris Smalling. Yeah, Man United fans know what I think about Chris Smalling. But again, fullback Spinazzola has been very good in the Euros, so I'm okay with him. Right at left back. Can't stop, not sure about this guy. This guy could be improved again, but we'll have to wait and see. We can't buy everybody, of course. And Mkhitaryan, I remember him at Man United. I think he'd be very handy for us. I think the right wing situation is something I would like to look at here. We've got Steven El Shaarawy, who's a left winger, but I think maybe a right winger could be brought in. But we've got Kenny Gunn on loan, so it might be a loan deal for somebody we do to bring him on right hand side to cover for the injuries to certain areas. But we'll have to wait and see. We've got Dzeko up front, our main striker. I do think we could do a lot of young signings. First of all, to lean into the under-23 club culture, but also to help us with buying young players to develop through. I'll have to go through the system myself and have a look at everybody. I can't do it all in this episode, of course, because we'll be a bloody day. Midfield, centre midfield. I think Pellegrini, again, could maybe do better in that role, maybe. But I think Pellegrini is something I want to nail down to a new contract. That's probably going to be a priority for me to get this guy nailed down. And then we'll look at other players, of course. And we can't sign everybody in this window, unfortunately. The keeper situation is something that I'm a bit concerned about. They say our first goalkeeper is Antonio Mirante. I think we could do better here, but it might be that we have to put a cork in that for now and come back to that at a later date. Again, until I look at the finances and that kind of thing, and what's available and what players will join us within Europa League and that kind of thing. We'll have to wait and see. So the scouting network. Now, this is something that I want you guys to really help me out with here. My scouting is usually done very basic. For assignments, I'll take control of this. I'll do that, of course, myself. Is it worth me signing scouts who are familiar with certain areas of the country? So, for example, if we look at, example, Eastern Europe, we have very low knowledge in the area. Is it better to sign a scout from Eastern Europe, or is it okay to sign somebody who's got high adaptability? So, for example, it's find a scout on here and go for what I mean specifically. So let's look at the scouts here. Let's look at this Palmieri. Right, he's got 12 adaptability. I'm trying to find someone who's got high adaptability here. He's got 9 adaptability. This could be a problem. God, these scouts are really bad. This may be. Right, okay, here we are. This is just a good example. So, for example, he's got 15 adaptability. So, in theory, in my head, again, guys, in the comment section, correct me if I'm wrong, he should be able to go to Eastern Europe, adapt there, and scout properly. So, let me know, guys, if that's something we need to do. I want to get this scouting knowledge a lot higher, and I'm going to be really going in depth on this. I just want some guidance about what to do things. What I would do is sign scouts that have got good adaptability and at least 15 scouting potential ability as well, and start scouting these areas and getting the scouting knowledge built up, so we've got a good kind of list of young players we can go and scout. And that's what I definitely want to do in this series. So facilities, guys, we've got a 68,000 capacity all-seater stadium. Rent is £3.1 million per year. They've got superb training facilities and superb youth facilities. What will they actually let me increase any of that? Stadium, obviously we can't do that yet. I'm not sure we got the money yet, have we? We've got £32 million in the bank balance, and that's not going to happen, is it? But facilities, we can improve training of youth facilities. That's something I may look at doing. To try and improve the club, get a good basis, and then develop players from there. We've got a young left back here, Riccardo Calaflore. He could be promoted to the first team. I think that'd be a good idea. Again, I have to look at who's first team players and decide what I want to do with everybody. But that's the first player that's come up straight up on the analysis on the youth talent. Good 2-star current ability, 4-star, maybe 5-star potential. Like him a lot. Could be somebody who's very handy for us. So look at the fullbacks here. This is the team here. We've got quite a few decent potential players in the under-20s. Obviously, I have to go through all these guys and assess them one by one. Obviously, we've got Tommaso Milanese, who again has the ability to maybe be good potential. The under-19s where I really want to have a look at. Under-18s, so see what we've got in the okay, there's nothing in the youth in the under 18s that's really useful. So I think a combination of building our facilities up, scouting those young talents and bringing them forward is the way to go with this series so far. If you've got any transfer suggestions or tactic suggestions, I think obviously the tactics right there. I'll leave it on screen a bit longer for you. Let me know in the comment section. Obviously, I may change the roles slightly, but I'm playing 4-2-3-1. I'll look at the roles and see what people think is best for what everyone thinks is best for it. So yeah, that is the start of this, guys. What's our first game going to be against? Napoli is our first game of the season. That's where we're going to start off, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how the schedule goes from there. So it is going to be daily uploads, guys, but feel free to give your thoughts in the comment section about players to look at, areas to sign, any young gems that maybe I should keep a specific eye on. There's going to be no episode tomorrow to let you guys get your thoughts on this as quick as you thoughts on this, hints, tips, comments, ideas, all that kind of stuff, and then they'll start recording. So this is going to say started, so it's officially up and running. It might be 2 days till the next episode comes out, just while I look at your comments if there are any, and also get it recorded and make sure the quality is good enough, and then we'll get into the flow of things as we go on. So thank you for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the episode at the start of this series, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. I'll catch you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.